Glad for you to drop by again. So, I am Chef John of the John clan. Not the clan. Not the clan. Paula Dean got in trouble for saying the N-word, so I don't want to risk anything. So, I am a little high on life, on this thing called life, and we want something sweet. So, what could we do? What could we ever do? I'm probably gonna also have to look at a recipe. I don't remember the recipe. Anyway, so we are making no-bake cookies. And they're not that special. If you've ever had cooking, you have made them a lot. And we have old-fashioned oats. So, I doubt you're allergic to oats now, aren't you, Jackson? Jackson Pollock. I think your chest looks like a Jackson Pollock motherfucker. Anyway, I deeply apologize for that. So, easy bake cookies, they're easy bake cookies? No bake cookies. No bake cookies are really easy to make, as I was trying to make them sound. So basically what they are is they are a chocolate caramel, basically. A chocolate with, or a caramel with chocolate powder in it, and so it kind of makes it, yeah. Poured over a bunch of oats and peanut butter. Those keep it together. It's all nice. What are you fucking doing?
I'm trying to. Its brightness was wonky. It didn't adjust right there.
Okay, fair. And they're really good, easy. Like I haven't made them in a while, but I usually can memorize the recipe. That's just spaghetti. We have an entire container with just spaghetti. We don't eat spaghetti all that much. Like, it's a once a month thing. Don't know why we need this much spaghetti. We have the room. Well, never mind. We do not have the room. No. What's rice noodle? This literally, this house has nothing but noodles, and my mom is always like, "Oh, there's something to eat." I am not going to eat like I'm a starving child who has to eat pennies. 15 cents, and with your local donation, you can feed a kid for a day. They eat pennies. Anyway, so we are going to be looking at 1 2/3 of a cup of sugar. This will be going in your saucepan. I almost put it in the bowl, and that would have sucked. Oh, also, look at the cat. Go take a look at the cat. Ignore the beer bottles. I have no excuse. I can't help myself. Okay, off the cat. Anyway. This looks like a lot of sugar, but that's because it is. Little joke I like to say. Imagine just eating that, like sitting down. Like,
imagine.
You're gonna make me act up. You're gonna make me do something I regret. You know what I regret? So many things! Now let's get on to the next step! So the next step will most likely be milk or butter. Butter. Milk and butter. Oh my gosh, like, milk and butter. Like, what did I tell you? Okay. So, okay, well, I'm pretty sure you completely missed my ass shot, which, that's, fuck you. Fuck you! What are you doing? Feet. I sell those. 7. We don't get this kind of butter. We get the short, fat ones. Fuck this shit. This is a Harry Potter wand. This ain't fucking butter. This is like an udder. Why don't more things have udders? Why do only mammals have udders? Why can I not see some bird tits? Anyway, I'm not a furry. But, well now it's gonna seem like I'm a furry, but I swear. Anyway. Okay, half cup of butter. So, that's very close. The theatrical. Also, shut the fuck up. You're not supposed to be talking. The audience is here with me, and that's all. The audience and my cat. Don't look at the cat. The beer bottles. What are you doing, Jackson? Not the beer bottles. So, you're gonna want to put a whole stick of butter in this shit, like fucker. We need to chop that up. That's unfucker. So, okay.
Just eat butter with sugar on it.
John's tip of the day is do the dishes more often, am I right? I don't have any of the knives I want. Hold the butter. We can't put it down for even a second. Ooh, okay, so I would suggest for this next step, A, don't do it. B, if you do it, please listen to A again. C, once again, listen to B. I just want to make sure that you know, don't do this. D, I am a professional, I'm sorry. The last time. Lawyers, they on my ass for this. So, F, I think we're on, or E. Run your knife under some hot water. Take the butter stick. I'm extremely high. I was imagining a one fell swoop and not. It's like it hurts to watch. If it was the short, fat, stumpy one, I'd be like, oh, it's not my penis. It's definitely my penis now. My penis is longer than this, despite the fact that one of my ex-girlfriends doesn't want to say that. He's like, oh, it's only this big, and I'm like, no. I mean, you can get it to the back of your throat, so I mean, like, do you just have a really small throat, or do you just, like, wait, that made it sound like my dick was small. Get to the back. Okay. She couldn't get it to the back of her throat because she gagged. And I have a good-sized dick. What is this going?
Or is this just for us to watch back when we're not?
I have no clue. Yes, it is a combination of the two of them. So anyway,
the small dick.
okay,
just
so
gag
F once again. You just my dick. It's a good size. Like it's not too big. Dicks can be. Are you getting the cat or my dick? Okay. Dicks can be too big. This is coming from a guy who is bisexual, so he also likes dick. Dicks can be too large. And guys out there, it's okay if you have a small dick. We know Jonathan Bryant. Anyway. I'm gonna need these. Anyway. What are we looking for? What's this? Did my mom just eat the cream of my... Oh, wait, no, never mind. It was for, we had stroganoff last night. Well, no sinister reason behind that. Yet. Wait. Okay, so, the butter is in the horse. What? It's a shit ton of butter, really? And sugar. No. What could we put on this concoction that would make it healthier? What about something that would literally just fucking clogs your artery? Like, milk is bad for you. This is fat-free milk, though. Also, yeah, people don't like fat-free milk. What's your damage, bro, with fat-free milk? You may speak.
It's not right.
It's not right.
It doesn't taste. It tastes like watered down milk.
It tastes correct.
It is watered down
And
milk.
to be fair, I grew up with it. So that is what I'll always buy. That is my bias. 2% milk makes me have the squirts. I'm too funny. Like, that's definitely something you should say in your cooking show. It's just like, be like, I'm such a good chef. Hot time. That was gifable. Anyway. So, they're like, oh, I'm such a good chef. But I'm going a different route. I'm, like, hilarious. Like, if people sat back and really listened to me, I speak like I'm in TV, so says Elise. And this is very heavy.
Hey, for the audience, what's the accent you're using?
What's the accent I'm using? Well, it's a good old Miss Janet Russ accent. Literally, I'm looking for the smallest. And I keep getting these. Like, I will see that. Like, I don't understand how I grab that. I'm not that smallest. We need tablespoons. Okay? No, it's bigger than that. Please. I keep on telling you. Okay, so you're gonna want to put, like, I don't know. I didn't look at a recipe or anything. 4 tablespoons of this. I know because I quarter the recipe when I'm sad and I can. No, that's expired. Put it back. No, wait, no. No. And send them to this dish. To this dish. No. It's garlic powder. Didn't even get that. Audience, can you help me out? Now, I don't know if I put in 3 or 4 scoops of cocoa yet. Now, since cooking is a science... Wait, fuck. Cooking is an art, and baking is a science. This is no bake cookies. It's not. There's no science in this. And yet it's all science. Fuck it. We're putting in another one. I'm pretty sure there was only 3, but John could be losing it. Okay, so, it's gonna be a 2-parter, baby. Maybe. Because, like, I want to do illicit actions in the middle. But I don't feel like I'm losing it. I'm just gaining my sharpness. Okay, so we also need vanilla extract. Actually, that goes in this shit. Okay, so we're going to turn that on. Okay, well, you don't need to do that. Fun fact, you can stop doing something. We're trying to make a good show. It's a good freaking show. And you don't do it. You gonna make me act up. You gonna make me do something. Oh, fuck. Okay, it's less than I thought. Okay, so next you're going to want 2/3, 1/2 of a. Oh yeah, I forgot. So my mom. So these all wear out, and it really sucks because we use them a lot. Like we use measuring cups and whatever. We both cook quite often. We just found out that underneath, you definitely can't see it. It's a Motorola. What's it called? Motorola. It's a Motorola. 1/3 cup. So it has the cup size imprinted on it. So I can just find the one I'm looking for. It's like a kids TV show. I'm like, oh, well, we found out this. Go tell your parents so they can fucking get high on the couch and make bad decisions. Remember when my drunk mom was waiting outside the bathroom? You felt scared, so you can use the bathroom. Ignore the everything. Ignore the bad accent too, am I right? Fuck. I'm not right. Give me a paper towel, me. Don't let that fall. What are you playing with? No, stop it. There's too much. It's too much. It's too much. Okay. I did not plan this through. There. I'm gonna put a little bit more. That was a lot more. I live in the now. There is no past. Okay. Okay. So next we need fuck. That's getting burned. We need a cup. I put the cups over here. I told myself I was gonna need them. Oh, this is like, it's all coming to a close. Oh, this is how oh my gosh. This is like the perfect ending. It was so calm. I took breaks, and now it's all kicking off. Ah, fuck. Just give me a spoon, me. Okay, so anyway, what we're going to do is stir this pretty constantly. As it does not burn. I've definitely had it burn before, and it really just means that you have less, because it's more of it just burns to the bottom. If you're watching your figure, don't eat this. I was also wanting to put in a mean thing about someone who I'm currently mad at, but that's really mean because she's not what it is. She's not fat. So somehow you're watching this. You probably don't know what I'm talking about, so hopefully you don't know. But we were friends. Come on, man. Why you gotta be like that? Oh, why you gotta be so rude? Don't you know I'm human too? Jackson's crazy, not crazy. Treasure trail is astounding. Like, it's very hairy.
Mm-hmm.
And the butter's not melting. Am I panicky? No. Am I going to real quick grab the vanilla extract? I told you about that. Remember when I told you about the vanilla extract? Yeah, I was saving. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. I got too excited. I poured in a bit of the bottle. Fucking move! I need to get to the stove. It burned. It's not burning. I burnt. It's burning my hand. Okay, so you're gonna want to let this, I'm gonna stir a little bit more. Okay, we are leaving it until that turns to 40, and then I turn around 4 times. There are going to be some slow turns. Okay, so it's gonna get to 41. Oh, I'm just gonna scrape the bottom. Not really stirring, just scraping the bottom. Leave it be. Use this little hole. You let that in. That way it doesn't drip on anything. It just drips onto the pan maybe. It's really cool. Okay. So over here, we have a fucking mess. Over there, we have more of a mess, but that's over there. We don't need this one. Okay. Put this back on that. Other way around. Then we're gonna need a bunch of these, and we're gonna place them on those. Actually, I don't think that's the right idea. I recently cleaned this, so I'm gonna wipe this off and just. It's really clean. Okay. Okay. And now, ignore the fact that it's a plastic bowl. The plastic can forgive. It's the fact that it's a plastic bowl. What did I say? No. Okay. And then you just stir. Getting it all even, all mixturized. There's going to be peanut butter in there. You need to work that through. That's a crazy monster. Let's get some. Let's capture some. Look at that. So, I will say, this is, semi-dangerous. This stuff is really hot. It's supposed to harden, so it will to your skin. And that's just a no good time all around. Jackson, how does it smell?
Like chocolate.
And my favorite part about all of this is the fact that there's no chocolate chips in that. Yes, sirree. That means that if you just have cocoa powder because your mom is a pushover and will not get you chocolate chips to just have around the house, because I like to experiment with chocolate. I like to melt chocolate. Like, you almost got yourself burned. Moving back around, I need to clean that. I forgot about that. Isn't John so funny? Remember earlier when I was like, oh, what is funny? Other people are good at cooking. I have a bowl hat. If I did that now, what would happen? Look at the bowl. Yeah, it's full. How much of a genius can I be? How much of a good cook can I be? And I can't even have a bowl hat. Guy Fieri, he might own a bowl hat. Gordon Ramsay definitely owns a bowl hat. Alton Brown, don't get me started on the amount of bowl hats Alton Brown has. That was actually confirmed. Out of all of them, Alton Brown definitely actually, for realsies, owns a bunch of bowling hats. I'm just trying to clean this. I've cleaned it. It's been through the washer and whatever. It just, my mom is apparently not good with. It doesn't. It's supposed to set. It's going to set. Stop. You're not the chef. Yay! Say yes, chef.
Yes, chef.
Thank you. Why do we respect chefs so much? Because on one hand, I fully support it. Like, it's just like, if aliens were to come, we're like, oh, some of the most renowned people. People who inspire others to be greater. Martin Luther King. People who free other people. Abraham Lincoln. I couldn't think of it. People who bring joy, happiness, emotions to people. Arnold Schwarzenegger. And a man who can cook a souffle in under, like, 12 minutes. Gordon Ramsay! He doesn't yell at kids. But his adults have to say, yes, chef. Like, why? What kind of authoritarian society have we made around chefs? Like, you go to a fancy restaurant, you're like, oh, gonna meet the chef. Gonna meet the chef this amazing meal. What? Like, he's just a person who, like, knows when to turn off an oven. But I will say this is coming from someone who totally supports and respects chefs. Okay. I haven't done it this method way yet. Yeah, you just normally scoop. Alright, so you just scoop and you place. Scoop.
Can we get a nice splat for the viewers at home?
Splat on them. One sec. I'm gonna make this one kind of tiny, and then we'll just like. The kitchen's gonna be a mess. Oh.
That's not a splat. Okay.
As a man who's been inside of another woman who's been inside a woman. That's what that sounds like. No, my woman! So, it is pretty dangerous, as it is
Very hot.
Yeah, that fucking hot is hot. That's me doing flashbacks. For those people who... How long has this been going?
25 minutes.
It's like a feature-length film. Or like, it's an actual TV episode.
Yeah, it's turning into an episode.
We'll go 45 minutes because that's usually what they give.
We have
Paula Deen, remember when Paula Deen said the N-word and everyone was surprised? She's a white woman. Of course she's gonna say the N-word. You know who I expect to say the N-word? Me. No. Actually, I've definitely heard a lot of white women say, like, who's that person in our class?
which class?
Health.
Health. What? The Alex or the one that's her friend?
A friend.
I have no idea.
Chloe.
Yeah.
She definitely says the N-word. Like, she'll be like, oh, hard R.
Not the soft R.
Also, we don't have evidence that this Alex character was in a school shooting. We don't have evidence that
She has a
she
child.
has a baby. We're just taking on her word. She wasn't expecting people to be in her class and being detectives. The last bit's for us. So it makes about 14 cookies.
How long do you usually wait for this project?
Okay.
We will be up for a while. Stay tuned.
I guess, okay.
I can pause it.
Huh?
I can pause it and we can come back.
But first, okay, I feel like I need an outro, like either way.
Then we'll just stop it here.
Yeah, this is, well... No, we'll just resume it. I'm just doing the outro now. The after credit stuff. Okay, I need something that'll set me apart from people. So, I am here to make your life easier with my life hacks. I wouldn't exactly say life hacks, but stay tuned.